How's it going, YouTube? Once again, not an installation video or anything fancy. Just wanted to kind of give my opinion and a quick little review on the M7 Designs wrap that I bought for my 2023 KTM 250. Now, don't know if all the templates are the same, if they fit as good on every bike, so don't get mad at me if you do order something and it wasn't perfect. But I do have to say I've, over the years of riding, racing, just whatever, I've used a couple different wrap companies. And I gotta say at the moment, M7 is by far my favorite. Even little things, right? Like normally I'm used to getting my wraps on a big, basically roll, and you cut around it yourself and kind of figure out where everything goes. Sometimes you get lucky and they're placed in order and you can see it all on one big sheet. One thing I was really pumped about when the M7 kit came in is everything was like the backings were laser cut, just a tiny bit bigger than the graphic, so I didn't have to cut everything out myself and waste time doing that. Really easy to figure out where everything went and just line everything up, make sure it was going to fit. And just little things, like I just find their templates. And like I said, I've only ever got this bike done through them. I have no idea. We have a wrap on the way from them for the Cowie. And anyways, I'm thoroughly impressed. Like it just seems like every little cutout like this, for example, I know it looks kind of funny. If it was on black plastics, it'd be better, but they just have their corner cuts in the right spots. It makes everything really easy to put on. I never struggled with a single piece trying to get it to fit. Everything just kind of laid down nice. It's like, I don't know if I've ever had templates fit this perfect. This one little cut line here, I wish wasn't here. I probably could have worked it without it. But I mean, I'm sure it's there for a reason. It just kind of bugs me looking at it. But that's not a huge deal at all. I'm sure it's there for a reason. Other than that, like every little thing you can see, they just fit so good. Even the shock guards, I didn't struggle once. Everything went down nice, a little bit of heat, like even at the front of the shock guards you can see they're just cut out perfect. Now originally for this bike, I did have all black plastics on order to replace the stock graphic or plastics. They were back ordered and then back ordered again further and further. So I ended up getting impatient. I just threw it on the stock 250 plastics, which are obviously orange in the front and then white everywhere else. And I'm actually kind of happy I did. It turned out good. I like having the orange on the front. But anyways, I just wanted to kind of show you. They have one thing too. They worked like, it's a semi-custom kit, but they changed pretty much everything for me. Like the kit I chose didn't have the full front fender graphics. It just had a little piece at the front. So I was able to just ask them straight up, can you give me whatever template covers most of the fender? Same as the swing arm. And the kit I chose was originally just supposed to be separate logos. I said, do you have a template for one big piece? And here it is. Obviously they did what I asked. And same goes for the rear fender. This did just have a couple separate logos. I just asked them to give me whatever template covers the most of the bike, which they did. And this did even come with pieces that go in here that I chose not to put on because I just kind of like the white there. But there was black pieces that go in. And yeah, I'm just really impressed. Like everything fits perfect. Even little details like on the plastic here goes up and around. It's kind of hard to tell, but there's a reason that dips up like that. But yeah, really happy. I've used this bike for I think 6 hours now with the wrap on and dumped her in a couple corners, and so far she's holding up really well still. And price wise, thought they were very fair. I'm in Ontario here, and to be honest, I don't remember exactly where they're from, but they are somewhere in Canada. I know they do all the KTM Red Bull factory bikes, so that was kind of one of the reasons I chose to use them, just because I figured if the factory guys are using them, I'm sure they have a half decent template. But like I said, very impressed. Not only does all this turn out great, but they also gave me quite a few extra, just little mini number plates and random stuff in with the wrap kit that I haven't even put anywhere yet. But yeah, very happy. Definitely going to be using them in the future. Like I said, we're in the midst of making a wrap for this bike, so I'll let you know shortly how it worked out for the Cowie, but I'm sure it'll be just as good. And they are in Canada. I think we were around, with shipping, tax, and everything, $330 for the full kit. But I mean, I don't think you'll find cheaper anywhere these days. Everything's just expensive. That's the way life is, especially in moto and the sled world. Anyways, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. But yeah, highly recommend M7 Designs. Very helpful. I emailed them back and forth. They were patient too. There's a lot of things I changed, and it was things I told them, put a logo here, put a logo there. They did it, and then I saw the proof and I was like, don't really like that. They must have sent me the proof back and forth probably 5-6 times, to the point where I figured they might start getting pissed at me because I'm wasting all their time. But never once did they complain. They got it exactly how I wanted. Pretty much every logo I asked for, they had already, other than I got them to make up the little half send. I think it's funny, but anyways, give them a call, give them an email, try them out. They make an awesome quality wrap.